Jesus Aguilar gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Gray sets. First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Jimmy Nelson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, this is somebody you've got to get up in the zone. His out pitch is the sinker ball. And if he's working that thing down, it's going to be a long game for the hitters.
Yasiel Puig comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this third and final game here.
High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. 1 out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one.
16.
How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Number 16 will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Hit hard toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Scooter Gennett is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ray moves over. And that ends the inning. Corey Ray will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season.
Ray.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Gray into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Number 33 will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Back to him, and, that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running towards second, on the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Joey Votto will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
Well, the old vet still got it. He may be getting up there in age, but that doesn't seem to be affecting his ability to hit the baseball that much.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention now. That's 8 straight games he's got, so let's see how long he can keep this thing going.
Set to get his day started, Matt Kemp batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Turned on down the line. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he is in there.
Batting sixth,
Eugenio Suarez will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Tapped out in front of home. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Seared down the first baseline. Speared on the dive. Drops the tag. He got him.
Oh, love it. Yeah, and I think, you know, with 1 away here, you're taught that this is the right idea. Even if you get tagged out, you have first and third with 2 away. If you stay, you have second and third with 2 away. So there's not much of a difference. So you might as well try to score anyway. No dice here, though.
Stepping in now, Tyler Stevenson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here, 1-0.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period, and that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put him up 1-0.
Standing in now, Sonny Gray, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. Gray is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on the show. Jimmy Nelson set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gray's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
And you think you're all set up for an easy out. You've got the pitcher leading off the inning. 2 strikes on him. But the one thing you always have to remember, any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous. And sure enough, this is a leadoff single.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Reined in. The second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Scooter Gennett will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old...
First baseman, number 19.
Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Number 33 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1. Jesus Aguilar is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Lifted in the air to center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the sixth pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Bray has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Corey Ray is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still. Matt Kemp is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Drilled on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Moustakas. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Into the box, Taylor Trammell as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler
Standing in,
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Number 33 stands in.
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman, number 33.
Gray gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. In now, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ryan Braun will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And it's quickly 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Sonny Gray will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Well, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Yasiel Puig will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, he's got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now yeah, on a slow chopper like that, 16. That is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Number 16 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Now, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Jimmy Nelson will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the sixth.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone. And you can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Christian Yelich will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Ball one. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's behind the runner to first.
Well, this is a changeup down in the zone. When you get that combination as a catcher, it's darn near impossible to make a play at second. He's in there easily with a stolen base.
Trying to hold the lead. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
So striding in, Jesus Aguilar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. One and one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. The man on third with 2 down. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Scooter Gennett will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Mike Moustakas will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Yasiel Puig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Number 16 steps into the box. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Yelich is there, and the inning is over. 3 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Manny Pena comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
1-1, here it comes. Up the middle and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Tyler Saladino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
13, Tyler Saladino.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Suarez ranges to his left. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short. Jeremy Jeffress is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jeremy.
Scooter Gennett will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Yelich is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone.
19,
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Joey Votto strides in, grounded out his last time through. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the attack.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Jose Peraza will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Jose Peraza.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are two good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Pena recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Eugenio Suarez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Scott Schebler will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Schebler.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. He reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Jose Peraza will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Scott Schebler will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop. Christian Yelich will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Stuart Turner is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Raisel Iglesias is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
26, Rysel Iglesias.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts.
Number 3.
A very quick out, number 1.
Number 3 steps in now. To third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Jesus Aguilar comes to the plate now with the tying run at first. So he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Mike Moustakas will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
I love a guy that comes in late in the game and shows emotion on the mound. You got a guy in scoring position. You come up with a big punch out like that one right there, you better be fired up.
Stepping in now, Corey Ray. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more